Hello, folks, and welcome to another live chat. I shall wait until a few people join, and today's been basically a funny day. Um, Basically, I ran out of coal and kindling, so and it was been a bit chilly today, and so I didn't get it until about 5:30. So so yeah, I couldn't function today. If I'm cold, then if my nose is cold or my toes or my fingers, then I just can't. I just can't get on with things. So today I did a little bit of walking. Hi Deb, and around the marina, and having no idea when things would get sorted. But anyway, I've done a bit of exercise, um, and yeah, now I'm too warm. The fire's on, but it's just the coals. The fan is whizzing round one way or the other. Hang on a minute, I'll just go to. Hi, Sean. Uh, who else we got? Raphael. Keep forgetting, I've got it on two screens, folks. See if you see me looking up, it's because it's on one of the two screens above. Um, yeah, I've got a wood stove down here, a multi-stove, and so I use the smokeless coal and some kindling, and boy, it does make the boat warm. Especially if you forget to close the I don't know what you call it, the tray at the bottom, which controls the airflow upwards. And I left it open, and that's a bit of a mistake because then it gets too warm. But I have got windows open. I did have the door open, and I'd rather, to be honest with you, I'm glad it's like this, not like it were earlier. Yes. Oh, I bet it's been cold up there, Deb, in Yorkshire. Yeah, it's always a few degrees colder than where we are here, and we're always colder than what they are down in London and south. So, but hopefully the weather will be a little bit better next week. Although it was forecasting for this area about 20 degrees, now it's gone down to about 17. So who knows what it will be like the time it gets to the weekend. May have completely changed again. Yeah. Still haven't had my camera delivered, and there's not been any message about dispatch. So, and nobody's answered my question about when I can expect delivery. So let's just hope it's not, I've not lost my money. It was 100% feedback, uh, so I'm hoping it was a genuine sale. Yeah. Um, I took a few photos today while I was out walking, um, which I will probably share with you at some point. Also, I do the filming for the for my friend Jan. She runs a Keep Fit. Well, it's more of a yeah, Keep Fit with weights and that. So I just do the filming for them because when I tried the first week, it put me back out a bit, and I'd prefer to just keep walking and cycling to, you know, try and get fitter. You know, oh, thanks, Deb. Yeah, yeah, they're on the pictures I posted on the on my Facebook page for those of you who are on Facebook. So they're not on me. I should say they're on my Facebook profile page, not on the my art or my other gardening pages and whatever. I can't come to turning those groups off. Could really do if somebody just to take them over, um, to moderate them. But you know, yeah, never mind. Uh, I think it's because who know? You never know what's going to happen in the future. You never know if I have an allotment. Um, you just don't know, and so I don't like to um, cut the ties with that side just yet. I'm just keeping everything open. Yeah. Well, I am hoping that I've got sound today. I can see the little green light um, on, but it's not. It's only on one out of the 5 possible strengths. So I doubt it's that good. I will get a external microphone at some point. So, any questions, folks? Hang on a minute. What we got? Oh, hello there, Raphael. Sorry, I missed you there. Oh, I have got this new keyboard, by the way, folks, which I'm just trying out for the first time on here this evening. Um, it does light up and that, and it's got a touchpad and that. Um, it will work. You can have it linked with 3 devices at the same time. Um, I've just got it with the notebook, and I will use it with the TV as well, and probably the tablet. Yeah, you've all gone quiet. It's either that or I'm not seeing the messages. I've been having a bit of a sort out with my on my computer side today. I've got these miniature, um, what do they call them? Really useful boxes. They're really tiny, as you can see. But I've got them. I've been labeling them all up to do with the different things like I've got micro SD adapters. Um, and then I've got the USB-C to USB and USB-C to USB micro and all different things and stuff, batteries. I'm working my way through the batteries for each of my devices because I've got a few camcorders and cameras um, and other things. They've all got batteries, and I'm not sure what goes with what. So I'm gradually getting them labelled up and put them into these little containers, and then it will make life a lot easier because then I can say, oh, that's for the Panasonic camera or Panasonic camcorder or whatever. Um, yeah. In fact, I did find one or two little tripods which I haven't, which I basically had forgotten about. So that was quite good. So I'm going to try that, one or two of those. Um, yeah. So we're actually getting organised, and yeah, looking forward to looking forward to the few warmer days, and then I can maybe just sit out somewhere on a picnic table around the marina. We've got quite a few. I don't know how many there is, but I guess there's somewhere between a dozen and 20 dotted around. So, yeah, it's nice. Could do with one or two seats in between, to be honest, for when you struggle with your legs. But the weather's okay, you can always sit on the grass. Well, thank you, James. Thank you for joining. Yes, Susan, it is going to get warmer next week. Although the temperature seems to be dropping a bit for this area. It was initially forecasting 20 Celsius, and now it's going down to about 17. So it's still a bit away, still a way off. So maybe it might go up a bit, but even at 17, I'm not going to grumble. It's in the 15 degrees or whatever above. It basically means it's going to become, and if you get a bit of sunshine, it will be comfortable on the boat. Won't need the uh, the heat, the cold, and that on. So yeah, but I think tonight's going to be quite cold, down to about freezing, and tomorrow's going to be a cold day, I believe. Uh, and then it starts going up a bit. Wow, 19 degrees. Where are you, Susan? Is that down London way? I was perished today. I had my woolly hat on. I had my fleece and my waterproof coat, keep me warm. And I had that on boat as well because I had no heating until tea time. Although it's really warm here at the other end of the boat where I sleep, it's Staffordshire. Wow, that surprises me that it's that temperature today there. So it's certainly not been that temperature here. Or maybe it's just the cold wind what's made it feel a lot colder. Yeah, so don't think I mentioned, but on the art side, I have been I have created quite a few kind of pet portrait things, and I've done a lot of designs for going on to clothing and trainers and what have you. Um, but I've got a lot more which needs to go up. So I will. Well, if you look at www.drakeshireart.com, you'll see all my stuff on clothing and stuff, you know. And if you delve into the menu, you should see some pet portraits, what I've digitally done. Um, yeah, so I think it's just a matter of it's a matter of how I feel to when I do stuff. Um, and you don't always feel like it. And we've got a question up here. Am I still enjoying living on the narrowboat? Yes. Yeah, I do like it. Um, yeah, I'm quite comfy, and especially to be honest with you, this spot here, it's so quiet. Um, I don't hear anything in the evenings or the weekends. Very little. Um, and yeah, I've finally starting to get things a bit better organised. I've got here two 24-inch screens, um, laptop underneath. Just there, I've got my 24-inch TV, and that's all on a 5 foot or 140 centimeter ish, 150 centimeter um, table. So yeah, um, sofa here, what I sit on. Um, Fire's just down there. Freezer here. Not the ideal place near to the fire. Does get a bit warm if I've, like today, left the bottom tray open. Won't do that again. I just normally do it to get the flames going, and then normally I shut it. But because I was cold and that, I didn't, and then I forgot to shut it. Uh, James is just saying it's going to be 17. He's looking forward to letting his chickens out next week. Uh, yes, I was reading about the bird flu ending. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Restrictions as it's caused havoc in the bird kingdom. Also, it has gone in. It has affected foxes and badgers and various other creatures as well. So, which is quite worrying because that's you know it could then move across to humans, and I think there's a lot of worry about that which we don't actually hear about. Yeah, uh, world is that world round? Yes, I'm making good space, good use of the space, but I've still got a way to go. It's been on here 18 months now, believe it or not, but I've still got. It's just a continual um, process of getting things right um, to how it suits me. It's not going to suit a lot of people. They might, for some people it might be too cramped. I don't know. I tell you what, let me lift the camera up, and you can just have a quick peep of how I'm seeing things. Now that is all. Bear in mind that that's reversed. So you're seeing the TV on the right hand side, it's really on the left, but that gives you an idea of my setup. and then under the lighting's quite, it's really dark, but its camera's working well in this condition. So you can see the fires over there, and under here is all my different printing cards. So there's quite a lot there. And then I've got my art pins. You can see that's where the door is. And then, yeah, you can see my junk food, my crisps. And I've got an A3 print, A3, there, A3 scanner there for artwork. And then underneath, it's all the way. Oh, you can't see it, but there's about 3 feet of art for traditional watercolor acrylic. Canvas panels are all in those containers. Right, just going to pull it back now. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's 18 months. It's flown by, hasn't it? It was a year last October when I came. Oh, okay. Well, that's good if you were seeing it the correct way around. Uh, hang on, I think the camera. Is that better? That's better. Uh, and yeah, I've just had a couple of old people join. Bali Mail Order Nursery. Thank you. Uh, Carline, hi to you. Does that sound like a German name or origin? Yeah, I mean, as far as time goes, believe me or not, it's been, what's it now? I think it's, well, from when I first started doing videos, it was 16 years ago. Oh, well, if Carline, oh, fell on the floor. Carline, you probably gathered from my videos that I'm half German. My mum was German, but mein Deutsch is nicht gut. Uh, I wish had learnt it now, but ich bin ein Dummkopf. Uh, Ladies really settled in well in a new home. She gets on with the other cats and dogs, and they cuddle up to each other. And yeah, yeah, she's she's got a nice home. It's hard to believe it's been what, nearly 12 months now since I had to surrender her. Oh, it's a bit of a colour appearing on my face. That's because of the heat in here. For those of you who didn't watch my previous videos, I have got tooth problem. I've got to have some new dentures at the top, and that's why there's there's a bit of decay and a bit of they're not fitting right. At least I can eat. But trouble is when it comes to this time of the night, the glue what I use, it's kind of worn off a bit, and you know, I tend to then normally I would have took them out by now and left them to the morning. I've got a bit of weight to lose, um, but considering what I've gone through, it's been okay. Any other questions, folks? Yeah, I guess a lot of people do have a lot of weight to lose from lockdown. Yeah, I must admit, I've kind of, at, at times I've been suffering with, kind of feeling a bit lonely now. Um, and then I kind of eat a lot of junk food. Well, I won't say I've ate a lot, but I've ate some. But I tend to eat a lot when I'm comfort eat. I might like my roast dinners every day. No, I've done no flower Wi-Fi. No, no flower art recently. I've done a few pet portraits and animals, and I've done a lot of pattern-based um, designs. Um, Recipes on the boat. Um, yeah, no, to be honest, I haven't. I've just been sticking with my plain old food, what I enjoy. Um, and I think it's just, I just wasn't in the state of mind to film anything on that side. Uh, I'm not going to dismiss doing any cooking, but I'm not going to say when it will happen. It just depends. I think first I need to get used to filming myself again, um, which these live chats will just help a bit. Then I can start thinking about other things to film, but I just don't want to promise anything at the moment. All I can say is that there will be stuff happening in the future, but when I don't know. If you just heard that, that's just my rain alarm telling me it's some rain very near. I can't hear it yet, but yeah, it has gone dark now. So right, my boating neighbours and my friends with them. Right, on one side they're at work, literally from like 7 in the morning until 6 at night. I never see them. Um, the other side, they are, um, they just come for a week or two in the year, so I don't really have any to those. But there is a few down here who, yes, I've got made friends with. There's one, two, three, four, four boats of people down here which have. So that, yeah, it's nice. I don't see them very often, but um, we do catch up sometimes. Um, but we've got a boaters lounge, with leather settees and a big TV and what have you, and lots of social events. So I do. I have got to know a lot of people around the marina. Probably, I don't know, maybe around 50 people. Yeah, I guess there's about 50. There might be more that I know. But there's probably only maybe 15 or 20 which I um, will have a conversation with. Yeah, I'm looking with the weather warming up. I'm looking forward to. Um, well, I would like to go on the canal towpath when it's drier. It's a bit muddy at the moment, so when that dries out, I'm hoping with a bit of wind and some dry few days, I might be all right to just have a look next week. But we'll see. Yeah, the social life on the marina is absolutely brilliant. You would never make friends like this on a housing estate. Um, with with it being, you can, it's not far to the lounge where things take place. So, for instance, we've got a bingo evening this week. Uh, on Tuesday. Oh, sorry about this. Don't like. I'll do that later. Um, yeah. Uh, what else? Yeah. Tuesdays is there's a craft afternoon. Mm. Wednesday morning we have the Keep Fit where I film. Um, we also have a quiz night every few weeks. Um, we've got um, an event for the coronation of the king um, coming up. And then there's things like Halloween, Christmas, New Year, and then there's a yeah there might be jumble sales. There's all sorts of things take place. Yeah, I mean there's 240 boats on the marina, and if you think that every second boat is somebody who's a liveaboard. So there's potentially 120 people on here who are living here. Um, and I think there's probably about maybe 50 who participate in events. The others don't. Um, you can go around the marina, and you'll see faces, and you just don't see them on any social events. It's just like anywhere else. Some people just don't want to mix in. Um, I mean, it's hard. I mean, I've suffered with, with social anxiety and that. So, but you can overcome over time with certain people. So, yeah. What have I got? Hi, gone potty gardening. Mhm. Thanks for the wave. Yeah, yeah. I've took pictures around the marina. It's amazing how just from one day to the next, how things can look so different. Yes, I have seen Nigel recently. We did an apple tasting at the marina here. Um, I'm not sure when it was now. Was it about 3 weeks ago or something like that? I'm not sure. Um, it was the last of the 2022 to 2023 season. So the next apple tastings will start in July, hopefully. And Nigel will be coming over. We'll be doing the filming here because I've got no car anymore. Yeah, hi Jackie. Yeah, I remember the your screen name, but I'm terrible with names, and so you just have to keep saying, "Oh, it's Jackie," because I'll forget. I really will. Uh, and that goes for anyone else as well, because I'm just terrible. Yeah. Yeah, check those apple tasting because we did 7 in the end, 7 during the season, and yeah, it was all right. We're a bit rusty at times, so but yeah, we'll it's just a matter of getting into the swing of things again with filming because you do get a bit nervous and a bit anxious, what have you. Um, yeah, but fingers crossed. I I can bring a bit more entertainment to the channel this year. Um, all the technology is in place. It's just a matter of my fitness and my health as to whether to what I can do. And but yeah, I want to do it. That's the main thing. That's good to know, Jackie, that you've got 2 different apples on the dwarf tree. That's what really I could do with some dwarf apple trees. Um, on the end of the boat here. Although saying that, I've got my bike there at the moment, so I haven't really got the room to be honest. But I do miss my apples, in the autumn because we always had, a load to eat. Um, it's a bit hard though when you got dentures to eat an apple at times, but I get on all right with the apple tasting, so um, that should be all right. Uh, yeah, I did. I missed my rhubarb as well, but I tried. I bought some actually, and the trouble was I just could not eat it. I could not get through it. It was just too hard to eat. Um, Physio, right? Okay. Up until a few months ago, I was that bad that I could not uh, walk very far at all. So for get basically 3 years where I was struggling, and I was put on. I couldn't basically I couldn't go for treatment at a hospital because they were too far away. Um, so I was given some exercises to do online, but I could not do them because I could not get off the boat easily. Um, and I couldn't do them on the boat because there's no space. And also, I couldn't do them and do chores on the boat. At that time, just washing the pots or cooking a dinner just was so hard for me. I just struggled with everything. Even I couldn't get on, if I got onto the floor, I couldn't get back up, so I'd have to use my arms to pull myself back up. That's how bad things were. Um, so eventually they took me off the list, and basically my friend Jan, she's been encouraging me and helping me to regain some of my strength and that. And although she's not here this week, each day I get messages reminding me that I've got to do some exercise, and then I show her at the end of the day, you know, that I have been doing some steps and that, so she can see. Um, so yeah, so I am working on it, but not put it through her rather than through the official way. Um, what I found now is I've got what I'm assuming is arthritis in both hands. My hands get very painful. If I was to hold my phone up in my hand, if I'd be scrolling that, they it would then lock up, and especially in the morning as well when I get up, or in the night when I wake up, my hands I can't clench them. Um, they're just terrible. Uh, and I've been having problems with my heel, um, and I don't know how that came on. But I'm thinking maybe that might be arthritis as well. But we'll see. It's either that or it's Achilles heel issue. Um, what I did discover though this week is apparently people who have been suffering with long COVID and that they've also there's a lot of people have been having problems with developing arthritis. So that's probably why I got it in my hands. But we'll see. It's it's I'm managing. So, on the subject of apples, folks, yes, I have got a little machine what peels the apple, It's cores it and it slices it, um, which I'm going to need to take out the cupboard. I keep forgetting about that. And get some apples. I've discovered a nice little uh, town market locally, and so my friend and I will go there on a Thursday and pick up some fruit. The oranges have been absolutely gorgeous there, and I'll probably pick up some apples as well. I think you can't really beat these local markets compared to a supermarket. It's, things are just that much better. Right. Uh, any more questions, folks? I can't believe it. Been on for 46 minutes. Yeah, thanks for that advice about stretching and that. Yeah, well, I always have to do a bit of stretching anyway when I get back onto the boat. 'Cause there's a bit of a wide gap at the minute, so if there's a gust of wind, I could be nearly down the splits. Got to adjust the rope. It's because of the when you've got if you've had a lot of rain in that, the water level can go up, or if it goes down, and then it affects the rope, and so you can sometimes be right close up, and sometimes not, and it's never easy on your own to sort that out. So I leave it to somebody who's strong to do it. Plus, the fact is that I'm never sure that if I was to get down on the floor in that particular spot, I'd be able to get up. Right then, folks, I'm going to call it a night, I think. Um, do you want me to have another chat in a few days' time? Let me know in the comments here. Or do you want me to leave it for a week or two? Okay, just okay, okay, folks. Um, my lifetime will always be 7 o'clock. So keep an eye out for me. Um, uh, I'm just thinking, what are we on Thursday? Oh, I won't be tomorrow night because I've got bingo. So what I will say is then, um, it will be Saturday evening. Will be the next one. And then I think for the moment, I'm just going to leave it like a couple of days in between. So be Saturday and Monday. That's the plan at the moment. And 7 o'clock in the evening. Okay. That will just gives me time then to, for something to have a chat about, and for you lot to um, give some questions to me. Yeah, thank you for the good luck with the bingo. Last time I won 2 lines. Uh, that was good. Okay then, folks. Bye for now. Oh, oh, keyboard's gone to sleep. Bye.